back to the Meeple Marathon. Today we have a whole bunch of Masters of the Universe Battleground stuff to show off. This is the Kickstarter extras, I guess you could say. Masters of the Universe Battleground is actually my first ever miniatures game that I have decided I'm going to jump into. I've never done Warhammer or anything like that. I love the MOTU theme though, and so I thought, why not? So the way they did this one was pretty much a reprinting of the core box and all of the sets that they had released up till now, along with a few new ones, and then anybody that backed it got this extra stuff. I've already received my, kind of core box in some time ago, as well as the sets that I ordered that had already been released. So this is all basically brand new stuff. Can't even get this plastic open. What is the deal? So everything here is either, like I said, a Kickstarter exclusive or a kind of trade show exclusive, but a lot of this stuff was not available in the United States for the longest time. So here we've got some preset decks. So if you're having trouble just putting together your team or whatever, they're just giving you these suggestions. So this kind of head start here has never existed up until now. Table of contents at the back, which is a little weird, but okay. So that's in there. This is the only like paper material outside of the little instruction manuals here that we're gonna get. So let's start off small here. These are the promo tokens, plastic promo tokens. Now the artwork makes them look shaded, but I'm gonna guess that they're just gonna be standard plastic and we'll have to shade them if we want to, but maybe not. The back kind of makes them look shaded too, doesn't it? So these are just replacing cardboard in the game. And what I'm thinking I'm gonna do is, yeah, these are just straight plastic. So there's the back side. That is kind of cool that it's not just flat plastic. So they're not shaded. I was hoping that there would be a little depth to them, but they're actually not that bad. I want them to be heavy so they don't get knocked around. But we can shade these easily. Might be nice if I can find a primer in that color, so I can just prime them, shade them, and be done with it, and get to using them. So there's those on sprues. Everything's on sprues. All right, and hopefully also a lot of this stuff will fit into the core box, because the core box really is somewhat empty. There's a lot of sprues in there, but once you break everything off the sprues and build them, the miniatures don't take up nearly as much room as the other stuff. So, but some of these are kind of big vehicle packs. All right, so this was the Gamefound exclusive. Supposedly the only way to get this was by backing it via Gamefound. We'll see. Again, everything's on sprues. He doesn't even come with like an assembly instructions, but there you can see tiny little head. These are like 26 millimeter scale, I think. I don't think they're quite 28. I mean, this guy feels pretty small, but you're not getting much out of this. So I don't know how much you guys even want to see that, but maybe this is what you want to see, because that's what it's going to look like once it's built. I'm back. So I just removed all the plastic off of everything, so this wouldn't take so long. All right. So moving on here, we have the Roboto pack. This is the, he's in the standard Masters of the Universe faction. We can see here that it's going to come with his miniature, an upgraded first player marker, which is interesting that they threw it into this pack, and then some additional terrain. I'm actually really, the terrain is fun. Having more terrain really changes things up here. So we have just one big sprue. That's a decent first player marker right there. That's like toy-esque. Roboto he's mixed in here. Very bits and pieces of him. but lots of jagged terrain. Set that off to the side for a second. And he also comes with a scenario. So, crystal walls, 2 new scenarios. So the crystal forest standard battlegrounds, and then this just says frozen temple. So yeah, love all of this, like a little bit of everything in here. There's his card. I'm not going to open up everything here. Just trying to show off the new stuff here. All right, then we have the follower gift. So I guess this is, you can follow a campaign on Gamefound, and if you click the follow button, you got this one for free. But this is the clear plastic Roboto pack. So everything before it appears, but in clear plastic. So I'm wondering if this is even going to be different than the other one. Yeah, see, we still have the frozen temple. Yeah, this appears to be everything that is exactly the same, except that we have it in clear plastic. So I don't know how, it's free, supposedly. Supposedly I didn't pay for it, but take that for what you will. The crystal caves can probably, if I was a gifted and talented man, I could probably make these glow. I'm sure somebody will figure that out at some point or another. And they don't make these boxes any bigger than they need to be. Okay, another one we got here, and this is for the heroes of Preternia or Preternia heroes faction. So like the original He-Man hero or whatever, Moss Man, who's been there from the beginning. This is like where the dinosaurs come in. So this one's gonna have the Turbodactyl. So it's like Moss Man in a vehicle essentially. I do not have any of the Preternia stuff. A little clear base so it can look like it's flying, and you can kind of see here's Moss Man, pterodactyl head, tail, or no, this is probably its underside of its head, top of its head, but yeah, it's supposed to look like that. Cool. Looks like there is a faction or a whole new scenario in here for that. No, this is all Wave 11 stuff. So all of these instructions, yeah, crystal walls, attacks, turbodactyl, okay. So the same sheet is probably going to be in all of these. So we'll stop pulling that sheet out. So maybe this was Wave 11. Maybe that's what I did. Just backed Wave 11 and got some old stuff. All right, so this is Clamp Champ. So he's gonna have a cool piece of terrain, a couple other pieces, Clamp Champ, obviously, and that sprue is gonna look like this. So here's Clamp Champ's claw, that's cool. There he is, other parts of him. Some cool terrain. This should be a pretty cool piece to kind of hide behind. All right, now we have the land shark. These, I cannot remember if these were part of the new stuff or if these came out. These were, I believe, released at one point or another to the EU, but were not available in the US due to licensing. That is a cool base with like the tracks already in the mud. Not nearly as big as I thought it was going to be, is it? But I guess it's to scale. So, a whole bunch of cards though with this one. No little scenario though. It's kind of weird. Almost like this was on a larger sprue and they didn't cut it clean. I guess they probably produced all the bases on one big giant sprue and then cut them loose, and that one just didn't get cut clean like it was supposed to. All right, up next we have the Talon Fighter. Oh, again, more cards. That's what it's going to look like assembled. A whole bunch of mini cards here. That's a cool one. This one should look cool. I'm trying to see where the... Oh, there it is. Okay. Like covering, so I can't tell. Oh, yeah, there is going to be a little tiny person inside. Little tiny head. And a secondary base. That's weird. Or the base doesn't look like the other ones. It's not decorated like the other ones. Okay. We have Hordak and on the Mantisaur. So this one definitely was one of the pre-released ones. I also wonder if it's going to be in red. Yep. But it was only available, it was like pre-order bonuses or whatever, to see how this one is nice and clean. It's not on a sprue. But you could not get it in the United States. So when I backed the game originally, I said, give me Skeletor, give me She-Ra, and give me He-Man on Battlecat. Those three on their mounts. And then I went back, and after I received them, I was like, I better have Hordak too. So let's just complete the collection. So that's why this one is technically was delivered with my Wave 11 products, because I kind of ordered him late. All right, Roton. So here we are, more vehicles. That's what it's going to look like, again with a little bitty rider in it. And, oh, man, they do not make these boxes easy to get into. A whole bunch of cards. Again, base on a, still on a sprue. And then this one will be cool. My son has like a little Lego. It's not Lego though, it's Mega Bloks or something like that. But he's got a few of the He-Man ones. And the Roton one was one of the ones he has, and it was a decent little build for it not being Lego. All right, last one. And this is the Faker box. Sorry, it was upside down. The Faker pack. So he goes with the Evil Warriors. Then I got a few extra small stuff here. But he's going to have like Roton, some fun accessories, pack of cards in there. But there you can see, here's Faker. And then a whole bunch of fun, just post-apocalyptic terrain. All right, so there's your Wave 11 content. Honestly can't remember which is, other than Laughing at him back here. This is the only one that says Gamefound exclusive, so you should be able to pick this up. It says product not for sale. Anyways, a few other things that were part of the Kickstarter were these rulers here. Again, on sprues, so we're gonna have to put them together. They've got all the various factions here. I'm wondering if you just get to choose. Come unpainted, unassembled, okay. Yeah, see, there's a whole bunch of the faction little pop-ins, so I guess you could pick. Assuming they'll probably sell those. And then I have a whole bunch of dice, and I'm wondering if I maybe accidentally double ordered, because I have like 2 yellows. So this is the MOTU, this is the Horde. Here's Skeletor's faction. Here's She-Ra's faction. That must have been what I did. I must have said maybe I didn't realize I was getting a set as part of the Kickstarter, because then here is the, who are these guys? I can't remember these guys, but these are the Preternian heroes and the Snake Men, but I don't even have these factions. So lots of extra dice, but these are a lot more fun to roll when you're playing the game than the just very boring D6s that come with the base game. But that's going to do it for our quick unboxing of the Wave 11 content. Again, not very exciting to look at because everything's on sprues, but hopefully the pictures on the boxes would help you guys understand what is available if this is something you're interested in. Again, this is now available in the United States. So if this is something you were looking to get into, now is your time. If you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer. I'm still learning this game myself. And thanks for watching.